Hey YouTube, this is my 8-week check-in with using Retin A. I have notes here, so I'm going to use my notes. First of all, I just want to say that I'm not a professional. I'm going to just keep going with this video. If I make a mistake, please forgive me. Otherwise, I think I would, have to do too many takes. Second, I am not a dermatologist or a medical professional. These are my opinions, so please consult with a dermatologist or doctor if you have any questions. And if you are new to using Retin A, I did make a 4-week video, so you can go back and check the 4 weeks. So this is my 8 weeks, so we're going to talk about that. It's just 3 days over my 8 weeks. And the only thing I have on today is lipstick and some mascara. So I have a freshly washed face, and I didn't even put moisturizer on it because I'm going to try to, at the end of the video, get close and let you see if you can see some of the peeling that I'm still having. So 8 weeks in, I'm definitely, I believe, past the purging stage. And I talked about that in the 4-week video. So that's a horrible stage. I didn't like that stage. So I'm past the purging stage, I believe, but not past breaking out. So I normally break out anyway. So I think it could be regular breaking out. So I'm not past breaking out. I still do break out. I use the strongest of the Retin A. Now, this is the generic of the Retin A, but I use, I believe, the strongest. I don't think there's anything stronger than this. And I'm using it at bedtime nightly. So several videos talked about people not being able to tolerate it. I really just pushed through and pretty much at the very beginning just started wearing it nightly. So I use this nightly. I would notice now, 8 weeks in, my face is not as red and it's not as painful. It rarely hurts, although every once in a while it'll feel kind of sensitive and kind of hot. It is still peely though. That is not gone away. It's maybe not as peely, but it's still definitely peely. And I am using, currently 8 weeks in, I am using these moisturizers. The CeraVe, this one has sunscreen in it, which if you're going to use Retin A, you need to use sunscreen. So the CeraVe sometimes I use this Vanna cream. And those are the two that the dermatologist gave me samples. So I've just been using those. When I went to Ulta, before I started using Retin A, I don't even know the stuff about this, but this is a moisturizer that the Clinique, the Clinique representative actually dealt with acne, and she just gave me this, and I just kind of did it. So this is a moisturizer, even though it looks like it's not. I don't really have the details. I threw away the box, but you see the blue tube? There's different colors that do different things. So this is what she said I should use. So I did not use this in the first 4 weeks. Because they said don't really mix things, because this has, like, I think some really good stuff for your skin, maybe some hyaluronic acid or something like that. But after 4 weeks, I do use this a little bit. So these are the moisturizers that I'm using. At this point, I rarely wear makeup, mostly due to the isolation. I don't really have to go anywhere, so I'm not really wearing a lot of makeup. And after the 4 weeks, so I get pimples and stuff. So they said that once your skin tolerates, you can use stuff. I haven't really done glycolic acid. I'm not ready for that. But I don't know if you've ever tried this Kate Somerville. It's like pink, and it's got like an alcohol base. I think it's like a sulfur base something, where it's an acne treatment. I mean, this thing kills pimples. Like, I mean, it's not for an all over the face, but it's for spot treatment. So every once in a while, I had this huge dip, which you can still see kind of the scar there, that I used this. So I can use acne treatment. I don't always put the Retin A on and then use this. Sometimes I'll do this separately, but I have put my Retin A on at night and then stuck this on the big pimples or whatever. So this is what I can do. And once your face tolerates it, I think you're allowed to use different products, but you just gotta, see what works. So I just thought I would break it into pros and cons. I thought that might be a little easy. So some of the pros are, I notice less overall breakouts. And like I said, I definitely break out. So, and as I mentioned in my first video, my skin does not feel as congested. So that's what I've noticed. The discoloration seems to be less. I had a lot of red. I'm not sure if you can really see, but from major acne scars, I've had a lot of discoloration. That's the thing. I get the acne and then it gets red and it takes forever. So I think my skin is lightening up a little bit. And I don't know if you can really see my scarring, but I can see it here. So that's a deep scar, that's a deep scar, that's a deep scar. So I'm pretty scarred from earlier acne breakouts. And again, I talked more about that in my 4-week video. So I have noticed less red. And if I do break out with using the Retin A, it seems to go away quicker. And they don't maybe seem to get as infected and yucky. And okay, so here's my last thing. I think I see, because I am a 49, so I have to use mirror, close-up magnification mirror because I can't see. So when I'm really close, I think maybe my pores are shrinking. So that's a possibility. And I definitely have big pores. That's part of why I have so many acne. And maybe some fine line and wrinkles. I'm not really sure. When I started using the Retin A, it was for acne. It was not for aging, although I'm 49, almost 50. And, so if it helps aging, that is good. Some cons. The moisturizers, again, I haven't really tried a lot of moisturizers. I tried the 2 that the dermatologist gave me, and I've been using this one, which is not so bad. So sometimes when I put the moisturizer on, it makes my face look shiny and greasy. And so I typically have oily skin. I don't know if that is because that I'm a bit dehydrated. I don't really drink a lot of water or anything. And I'm always putting stuff on my face that makes it dry. So I'm not sure if the extra oil production is from my skin being so dry. But so when you put these moisturizers on, it feels like, it's the consistency of like a lotion and a sunscreen. And I think it makes me look oily sometimes. So that's a con. And when I do put my makeup on, it doesn't look great. It doesn't look nice and smooth because of the peely skin. So I've been playing around with, dabbing and dotting and using different ones. And so I don't feel like my makeup looks the best yet in the stage I am. I do think I could probably do some research and figure out some different makeups, but that's one of the cons. And then sometimes I said the face looks oily, which I just explained. So it's more just the way that, the shine and stuff. So those are the cons. So to end the video, I have read that real results can take up to 6 months, but some people see notice at 3 months. So next month is my 3 months. So we'll see. I'm not thinking it's going to be dramatic, but we'll see what happens. And so, but I'm willing to go the long six month and see how this works. I should have a dermatologist appointment in May if I can go to the dermatologist. So we'll see what she says. So I have watched a lot of videos on YouTube, and so I don't know if this will help anyone, but most of the videos of Retin A are either teenagers or young 20s, or I see a lot of women that are using it that are 50, 60, 70 that are using Retin A as just for helping for aging, but I feel like they already had a base of beautiful skin. So sometimes when you watch videos about hair or skin, and you know that you obviously don't have what they do, but you do tend, if you're not careful, you can think that your face is going to look like that. Like if I'm looking at these women that have this beautiful skin, I think, oh, this is what's going to happen. So just remember that Retin A is going to help your skin, but it's going to be your skin. It's not going to be someone else. It won't be my skin or someone else's. So if that helps anyone, because you're not always being realistic. So I will check back in at my 3-month appointment. If you have any questions, I'm doing these videos not for, for fame or anything, but I've always liked to help. So if you have any questions that, again, it's my opinion, please ask. I would be glad to help. Thanks. See you soon.